Hello and welcome to the Corner Office. This is Season 3, Episode 4, and today my special guest is Suzy Treece, Head of Global Hospitality over at Aruba. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Good to have you here.
Thank you, Steve. Happy to be here on a nice, beautiful Friday afternoon.
Yeah, and what better place to spend than in a wine bar, right?
Yeah, absolutely. One of my favorites. So
you bet. Well, good stuff. Well, of course, you've seen my show. We're now on Season 3. I have tens and tens of followers, so of course it's quite popular, especially in Belize. It's amazingly popular there. But
that's fantastic.
Yeah, surprising, isn't it?
It is. It is.
Well, good stuff. So, of course, first question of the day is, what are you drinking?
I am having a wonderful glass of wine. Let me show you the bottle real quick. It is Austin Hope. It comes out of it is produced out of Paso Robles, California. It's a 2018 Cabernet. And I love Paso Robles. It reminds me of an early Napa Sonoma, a lot less commercialized. So wonderful wines being produced there.
Excellent. Sounds like a fantastic bottle.
Yes.
Good stuff. I myself, I'm drinking a Nova Scotia Red from Grand Pré, Nova Scotia. So just about an hour away from here. We have our own wineries here in Nova Scotia. They're not as seasoned as of course Paso Robles, I'm sure, but they produce some excellent bottles of wine. So good stuff.
I'll just say that in North Georgia, we've got many wineries up here as well. I probably should have chosen a local one. They're still maturing. They're not quite there, but Paso Robles is fantastic. So if you get a chance,
have to try it out. Absolutely. Well,
yes.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to you, Steve.
Cheers, Suzy. All right. So next step, of course, is, do you have a joke for us today?
I do. And since we're in a wine bar today, I thought it would be fun to tell a wine joke. So here goes. I'm not normally a great joke teller, but here goes. I told my husband that a woman is like a fine wine. We always get better with age. The next day, he locked me in the cellar.
Or if it was a wine cellar, I'm sure you got half corked.
I was, there you go. Yeah, it's nice, Steve, to be able to share a glass of wine with you. It's certainly with this last year.
It has been way too long, too long, for sure. Well, good stuff. Well, it's great to have you here, Suzy. So let's get right, of course, to the meat and potatoes of it, which is some of our questions. So first one is, you've been, of course, in the industry for some time. I know with IHG in the past, as well with Cisco, now with Aruba, of course. And leading, of course, the global hospitality team for Aruba, which is fantastic. So, what do you see as the current status of the market, and what has Aruba done over this past year to kind of, bolster themselves and help the industry out?
Well, having been in the industry 30 years, I thought I'd seen everything, but this past year has honestly it's been something I've never seen. I've never seen anything to this degree, such an impact to the industry. I lived through 9/11 and was running IHG's data center back then. This has just been very different, huge impact to people. But what I will say is Aruba's response. Aruba has been, Aruba is an extremely compassionate company. And I guess one of the best things that I could say is I've never worked for a company with such an awesome culture. So really cares about people. And, 2-3 months into COVID, I went back to the leadership, our executive leadership, and proposed that we provide relief for the hospitality industry and actually put a package together proposing that we gave a maintenance holiday through the end of 2020. We did that. I was able to reach out to most of the hotel chains and hotel company leaders, and it was very well received. So, but I was just thrilled that the company would stand behind me on that. It was just fabulous. I had unwavering support. It's the best way to describe it.
It's excellent. It's excellent. It's fantastic when you have your company behind you when you want to do something so good. I mean, our industry, although we've got hotels, of course, worldwide, it's very, very small. So it's expressions like that mean a lot. So that's fantastic, Suzy. Good stuff.
I agree. And I'm really hoping now COVID's in the rearview mirror for 2022. I believe we're going to see a lot of growth in 2022. So I'm looking forward.
Excellent. And of course, as you're responsible for hospitality worldwide, you must be seeing things that are different in different markets and kind of maturing through this. What are you seeing out there in those different markets?
Yeah, so it's been interesting to watch. So early on, we started to see China rebound, and but we've had other areas, as you've seen. Brazil has been really hard hit. India's been really hard hit. So it's been, you think you start rebounding in one area, and and then you have another wave come through of COVID. But we are in general seeing a rebound in the industry, and in fact, I'm really pleased to see in the UK. The UK is rebounding, and in fact, I'm planning a trip to London in July, so I can't wait to get back on the road. I've got teams in the Middle East as well. Dubai is wide open. It's been great to see. The US is opening up. Singapore, I would say, had been opening up, but it looks like just as of last night, that may have slowed down a bit. They're seeing they're seeing. I don't know the details on it, if they've just had another wave come through, but they are asking people not to meet in offices, and they are asking people to stay at home.
And pumping the brakes a little.
Yeah, exactly. But I do believe that we're nearing the end of this, that it's just going to take some time to rebound, but very, very optimistic. I'm also seeing the cruise lines very bullish. We had one of our cruise line customers that had opened a booking engine for one of their ships, and within 24 hours it was booked. So
wow.
That was really a big deal. So we are seeing, I think I'm a bit bullish on hospitality and rebounding. I'm excited about the future, but I think some things it'll take a little time for, the memory will linger.
Oh, for sure. I actually heard this morning that Qantas had a special, one of their non-destination flights for the Supermoon, and it sold out as well in minutes.
Really?
They just get a bunch of people on board the plane, and they have an astrologer on board and talk about the Supermoon, and just go up for a bit and then come down. Sold out in minutes. So I think the that's just proof that people want to travel again and want to travel soon. So even if they're not going anywhere but up then back down, but
I mean, I hadn't even heard of that. So that's that's actually really interesting. And one other thing that I'll just mention that I'm seeing is I'm seeing LPV, large venues, starting to wake up. And that was a real concern. I didn't know how soon things would return, but at least within the US, we're seeing large venues begin to reopen. And the activity on the technology side is really gaining some traction now.
That's good. That's really good then for our mutual friend, of course, Scott Campbell from Live Nation. He must be excited about that.
Yeah. No, definitely. And of course, hotels are fed by large venue business when you get into sports and entertainment. So all of this bodes well for the industry.
Absolutely. Good stuff. So, of course, Safety NetAccess, we're very close partners with Aruba. We have been for several years, integrated with Aruba Central. And of course, we do a ton of Aruba business every year. So what's next on the docket for Aruba, whether business-wise or general-wise, what's on the horizon?
Well, right now, we have a lot of, we're very excited about the direction that we're going with our Edge Services platform that we call ESP. And, it is a native architecture built for the intelligent edge. So there's a big focus now on the edge, computing at the edge. And we've got a tremendous amount of interest, a lot of activity going on, some things I can't talk about right now, but pretty excited about the potential.
Good. That sounds excellent. Well, we'll be right along there with you to hear from it when it comes out. So good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, look, that's great. Thank you very much, Suzy. I greatly appreciate you taking your time to be with us today. I mean, I know we're both pretty slammed, so getting this in our schedule was fantastic. So thank you very much for being here, and cheers.
Thank you so much, Steve, and cheers to you.
Cheers. Well, I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of The Corner Office. A special thanks to Suzy Treece for being my guest. I've included her LinkedIn profile below should you wish to contact her. Additionally, for more information on Safety NetAccess, our products, and our services, please don't hesitate to visit our website at www.safetynetaccess.com. Until next time, be safe, be healthy, be well, and hey, don't forget to be happy. Cheers, everyone.